Hello, and welcome to another episode of Now About That with James and Sarah. I'm James,
And I'm Sarah.
and Sarah's very comfortable with us today. She's laying down in her bed on the Zoom call.
To be fair, I'm usually in bed on the Zoom call.
I'm taking a screenshot of you laying down, and I'm posting it to the Instagram.
You know what? You do that. Let the people see.
Anyways, so today we're going to be talking about holidays coming up and then how we spend our holidays and some holiday traditions. Sarah, how do you feel about people decorating for Christmas right after November 1st?
I guess I don't really care one way or the other. The only time it really bothers me is when people start decorating before November 1st.
I mean, I have a love-hate relationship. I don't mind seeing all the decorations for Christmas. I will not personally ever decorate for Christmas because it's just way too much work to have to deal with putting it up, putting it down, storing it for the full 365 days that it's not up. Well, 200 days that it's not up, depending on how many days you actually put it up for.
Right.
300 days that it's not up, we'll say. It's a lot. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to clean up afterwards, especially if you get a live tree. What is your feeling on live versus artificial Christmas trees?
I like the look of live trees better, but overall, I would rather do the artificial trees, honestly.
No, less maintenance. Although putting them up, putting them back down, having a place to store them for the, like I said, 300 days that you're not using them. Personally, I don't really care for trees. I mean, whenever I was little, we usually had a real tree, but that's because artificial trees were way too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And you could usually go and get a live tree every year for like $75 maybe.
Yeah.
Although now I think live trees are crazy expensive now too.
Right.
But I did want to look at some daily holidays and observances in November for 2022.
Okay.
That's what I was pulling up whenever we first started, when you were asking me what I was doing. So I have two lists, and I probably won't go through all of them on each list. Well, I'll probably just go through this one list from the Today Show. It says daily holidays and observances in November 2022. So for November 1st, which we've already missed, is All Saints Day, Extra Mile Day, International Pet Groomer Appreciation Day, National Authors Day. National Authors Day, Sarah.
Dang, I missed that.
National Calzone Day.
Oh.
I mean, I like a good calzone.
I mean, same, but
National Cinnamon Day. National Oh, shoot, I almost said that really bad. Cook for Your Pets Day. Not Cook Your Pets Day. Cook for Your Pets Day, which I cook for my pet every week. National Vinegar Day. That's fun. I love vinegar. Scented Candle Day, World Vegan Day, and Day of the Day. Okay, whatever that is.
Day?
I wish they had some like descriptions of what these are, because I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
November 2nd, we have All Souls Day. So we had All Saints Day on November 1st and All Souls Day on November 2nd. Day of the Day ends November 2nd, so it starts November 1st and ends November 2nd.
Maybe it's Day of the Dead.
It says Day of the Day, both of them. National Deviled Egg Day. And then National Stress Awareness Day are all on November 2nd. So mark your calendars for your Stress Awareness Day, everybody. Next year, you'll celebrate it. November 3rd is Cliche Day. Give Someone a Dollar Day. International Stout Day. Japanese Culture Day. Jellyfish Day. And National Sandwich Day.
Okay.
I think I knew about National Sandwich Day. And then today, November 4th, the day that we're recording, is Check Your Blood Pressure Day.
Oh, hey, and I just got a blood pressure machine from my doctor yesterday.
It's also National Candy Day, National Day of Community Service, and Use Your Common Sense Day. Shouldn't that be every day?
Yeah, use your common sense day should be every day.
Or get some common sense day, maybe. November 5th is American Football Day, National Bison Day, National Chinese Takeout, National Love Your Red Hair Day, and World Tsunami Awareness Day.
Mhm.
Love Your Red Hair Day.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, gingers unite. Jeez. November 6th is the end of daylight savings, or the beginning of daylight savings. I don't know. One of the two. National Nachos Day and National Saxophone Day. So if you have someone that likes to play the axe, there you go.
There you go.
I didn't know until that the American Horror Story, The Coven, that a saxophone was also referred to as an axe.
I think I knew that, but it's so random for it to be used.
November 7th, I think it's an old-timey, like a back in the old-time days.
Back in the olden days.
Yeah. November 7th is International Merlot Day, which I like a good Merlot. And then it's also National Hug a Bear Day. Don't hug a bear
I'm not gonna hug a bear.
unless it's
Unless it's a bear.
a very hairy gay man. November 8th is Election Day, so make sure you get out and vote. November 8th is also National Cappuccino Day, National Parents as Teachers Day, ew. And then STEM Day. I know what STEM is, but I don't know what STEAM is.
I don't know.
What is STEAM? I'm gonna look it up. Because I know STEM is like science, technology, engineering,
Mathematics.
mathematics. What is STEAM? Science, technology, engineering. Oh, it's just with the and is the A.
Oh.
That's dumb. November 9th is World Freedom Day and Go to an Art Museum Day. So on Tuesday, go to an art museum, Sarah.
Yeah, and don't vandalize any of the art pieces.
Well, I gotta mark that off my calendar. November 10th is International Accounting Day, U.S. Marine Corps Birthday, National Vanilla Cupcake Day, and Sesame Street Day. So hug a Muppet on November 10th. That's not the same, is it? They're not the same thing.
Yeah, they are.
The Muppets and Sesame Street?
Yeah, they're both run by the Jim Henson Company.
Learn something new every day, everybody. November 11th is French Armistice Day.
Yeah.
It's an odd name. That's also National Origami Day, National Sunday Day, and Veterans Day is November 11th this year. Is it every year November 11th?
Yes.
Okay. November 12th, National French Dip Day, Chicken Soup for the Soul Day, National Pizza with the Works except anchovies Day.
That's it. Like this is with the works except anchovies day.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You remember when we went to New York the first time? Well, the only time we went to New York, and I got a pizza and I was really excited because it said Alice in Wonderland was like the name of the pizza or something like that. And it looked like what I thought it had was mushrooms because she eats mushrooms.
Yes.
In the movie or in the book.
Mm-hmm.
But it was anchovies.
Yes, I remember.
Color me surprised when I bit into that bitch and it was freaking fish. November 13th is International Tongue Twister Day and World Kindness Day. November 14th is National American Teddy Bear Day, National Family PJ Day, National Pickle Day, and National Spicy Guacamole Day.
Oh, well, what day was that? The 12th?
14th.
14th? See, I've already lost count.
So on the 14th, you can sit with your American teddy bear in your pajamas, eat a pickle, and some spicy guacamole.
Yeah.
And
well, Nick loves pickles, so
you're celebrating all of those days.
All of those things.
November 15th is Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day, which I really need to do. I Love to Write Day. There you go. Right. Put it in your calendar, Sarah. I Love to Write Day.
Putting it in now.
National Philanthropy Day, National Raisin Bran Cereal Day, and National Recycling Day. November 16th is Have a Party with Your Bear Day. There's a lot of bears in November, apparently.
Yeah, there's a lot of bears going on.
National Black Marketers Day, National Button Day. I don't know if that means like button like on a shirt or
like button who's got the button.
Like push the red button. National Fast Food Day. Those are all November 16th. November 17th is National Hiking Day, National Homemade Bread Day, and World Prematurity Day.
For like premature babies?
I don't know. It doesn't say anything other than the day.
No.
I'm assuming, yeah, that's what it means. Or premature ejaculation. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a holiday for that.
It's
I mean,
probably
granted, they have a holiday for everything else, apparently.
it,
So,
it's probably February 29th. November 18th is Apple Cider Day, Mickey Mouse Day, National Princess Day, and Use Less Stuff Day.
well, alrighty then.
What if I use less Mickey Mouse on that day? November 19th is Family Volunteer Day, National Adoption Day, National Camp Day, National Integration Day. Yeah, Integration Day. Wow. I don't know why I just have like stuttered through that. Play Monopoly Day,
Play Monopoly Day.
the game that ruins families throughout the United States. Play Monopoly.
No, that's Uno.
Oh no, really?
Yes.
Or Trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one where you can knock them back if you? No, that's not Trouble. What is that?
That's Sorry.
Sorry, yeah. And then Women's Entrepreneurship Day, November 19th. November 20th is International Hug a Runner Day and National Peanut Butter Fudge Day. So hug a runner while eating peanut butter fudge.
Oh, I love peanut butter fudge.
It's my least favorite fudge.
Oh my God. It's my favorite fudge.
I'm not a fan. It's too sweet for me, I think. And I like peanut butter, but it's not something that I would gravitate towards ever. November 21st is National Gingerbread Cookie Day, which is kind of weird being in November. National Stuffing Day. Stuffing? Like stuff a turkey? World Hello Day and World Television Day.
World Hello Day.
So tell someone hello on November 21st. Or scream it at your television.
Here we go.
November 22nd is Go for a Ride Day, Love Your Freckles Day, and National Cranberry Relish Day.
Cranberry Relish Day. Okay. All right. So the days start getting Thanksgiving themed.
Yeah, more Thanksgiving themed the closer we get to Thanksgiving. November 23rd is Eat a Cranberry Day.
Okay. Just a cranberry.
Just a cranberry, yeah. Just one. International Survivors of Suicide Loss Day, which is a pretty good day to celebrate. National Cashew Day, National Espresso Day, National Jukebox Day, and Thankful for My Dog Day. Oh, he's not under me. Never mind.
He goes to look for the dog, and the dog is not there.
We just got back in from a walk. November 24th is Celebrate Your Unique Talent and Thanksgiving this year.
Nice.
And then November 25th is Black Friday, which I don't think is actually a holiday. It's terrible. Day of Listening, Flossing Day, National Family Health History Day, National Parfait Day, Native American Heritage Day, and You're Welcome Day. So on November 25th, say you're welcome to a Native American.
What can I say except you're welcome? Probably should not say you're welcome to any Native Americans anytime during November, as like you should be saying thanks for putting up with our white asses.
Unless you give them something and then say you're welcome. If they say thank you.
Yeah, but
it is kind of rude to say, just walk up to them and be like, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome for all the disease, death, genocide, all that other stuff.
November 26th is National Cake Day and Small Business Saturday.
Cake Day.
Not those cakes, Sarah.
Aww.
November 27th is First Sunday of Advent and U.S. Turtle Adoption Day.
Turtle Adoption Day?
Yeah, so that can be your first gift on the Advent Day. I don't know if that's what that is. Adopt a turtle. I don't really know. November 28th is Cyber Monday and National French Toast Day.
Ooh.
And then November 29th is Chia Pet Day, Electronic Greetings Day, Giving Tuesday, National Lemon Cream Pie Day, National Square Dancing Day, and Throw Out Your Leftovers Day.
Nice.
I mean, that really does make sense because it's right after Thanksgiving. And then November 30th is Barbados Independence Day, National Mason Jar Day, National Moose Day, and National Stay at Home Because You're Well Day.
So moose as in Moose or moose?
Mousse, like
the animal.
no, there's two S's, like the dessert mousse.
Oh, okay. All right. So Mousse.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. That's what I just said, Sarah.
Okay. I'm double checking.
She's not listening to me, people. She's not listening.
Well, I'm literally looking right at you and definitely listening.
You can look right at someone and not be listening, Sarah.
Shh. Quiet time.
And then for the weekly observances in November, it's November 7th, or 1st through the 7th is World Communication Week, which doesn't end, I guess if you start it, I don't know. November 6th through the 12th is National Animal Shelter Appreciation Week and Polar Bear Week.
Polar Bear Week.
Which they need appreciation and awareness because they're dying.
Yeah, because we're ruining the goddamn planet.
And animal shelter appreciation. We need to be appreciative of animal shelters and adopt dogs and cats from animal shelters. November 6th through the 13th is also Drowsy Driving Prevention Week. And then 7th through the 13th is National Recycling Week. I don't think this next one deserves a week, but I do like it. 13th through the 19th is National Split Pea Soup Day, or week, sorry.
Split Pea Soup Week.
Split Pea Soup Week, which I enjoy split pea soup.
I mean, same, but does it need a whole week?
I don't think it deserves a week, no. 14th through the 18th is Anti-Bullying Week, also American Education Week, and National Young Readers Week.
Okay.
One of those things is not like the other.
Well, one of those things does not belong.
November 18th through the 24th is World Antimicrobial Awareness Week. It's fun, I guess. And then the 20th through the 26th is Better Conversations Week and National Game and Puzzle Week.
Okay.
That's fun. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of monthly observations. There's Adopt a Turkey, American Diabetes Month, Aviation History, Banana Pudding Lovers Month, Bladder Health Month, COPD Awareness Month, which is very important. My grandmother died from COPD, or complications caused by COPD. Family Stories Month, Gluten-Free Diet Awareness Month. I was at a networking event this week, and there was like 3 people that were gluten-free, and they had pizza. Not gluten-free pizza.
Oof.
And then International Bereaved Sibling Awareness Month, National Hip Hop History Month, Manatee Awareness, National Veterans and Military Families Month, National Adopt a Senior Pet Month, National Adoption Awareness Month, Candle Month, Children's Month. They don't deserve a whole month.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Entrepreneurship Month, Epilepsy Awareness Month, Family Caregivers Month, National Fragrance Month, National Fun with Fondue Month. That would be fun. Have a day where you go and get fondue.
Fun with fondue.
Yeah. Or do they mean fun with fondue?
Oh. I think that's a different podcast.
It could be our podcast. You never know. It's also Model Railroad Month, Gratitude Month, which makes sense because there was thank you and you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy Skin Month, Memoir Writing Month, Native American Heritage Month, Novel Writing Month.
Yep, NaNoWriMo.
Did you just have a stroke?
No, that's what it's called, NaNoWriMo.
Okay.
For National Novel Writing Month.
Okay. National Peanut Butter Lovers Month, which also makes sense because Peanut Butter Fudge Day is in there. Pepper Month, okay. Pomegranate Month, Raisin Bread Month, Sleep Comfort Month, Stomach Cancer Awareness Month, No Shave November, or Movember, as it's sometimes referred to. Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, which is the whole No Shave November thing. That's the reason you do that. And then Prematurity Awareness Month.
So there's a Prematurity Awareness Day and the whole month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently. I mean, it is a pretty important thing, November 17th. And, well, it's World Prematurity Day and National Prematurity Awareness Month. No,
Okay.
it just says prematurity. It doesn't say national. I'm going to skim through this other one and see if there's anything that wasn't on that one. Oh, Iran's hostage crisis. I don't know that that's something you want to celebrate. As I said it excitingly.
Right? You're like, ooh.
National Chicken Lady Day is November 4th. I said World Tsunami Awareness, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Great American Smokeout. Let's see. World Prematurity Day on November 17th raises awareness of the issues that affect premature babies and their families. It educates people on the care that preterm births need, as well as provides the families with preemies with resources and support. Babies who are born too early, face many more health complications that could affect everything from their hearing and vision to their brain and lungs. That's nice.
One of my friends actually just had a baby a few weeks early, so that it can really impact a lot of their development being too early. They haven't cooked long enough.
Yeah. And then some background on it. It says on November 17th, 2008, some European parent organizations organized an International Day of Awareness for Premature Births. However, the day wasn't adopted as an annual observance until 2011, when November 17th officially became World Prematurity Day and began being observed all around the world. By 2013, it was commemorated in more than 60 countries. There are millions of preterm births every year, and many people are still not aware of the dangers that premature babies face health-wise, as they are very vulnerable to problems like developmental delays and cerebral palsy, among others. A premature baby is a baby that is born at the gestational age of 37 weeks or less and is often called a preemie or preemie. Around 1 in 2 babies is born premature. 1 in 10. Did I say 1 in 2?
I thought you said 1 in 10.
Okay. Let's see, what other ones do we want to look at? International Men's Day. I don't think that needs to be a thing.
I don't think it does either.
And I'm a man. Universal Children's Day, also sometimes known as World Children's Day, is a United Nations holiday commemorated on November 20th. It celebrates the Declaration of the Rights of the Child, which was adopted on this day in 1959, raises awareness about issues that affect children, and promotes the importance of children's welfare around the world. Children have different needs and rights than adults, and it is critical to have a day that highlights that. This day also reminds us that we should invest in children and their education, as they are all our futures.
Yes, correct. I agree.
So I'm assuming it's not celebrated in the United States.
Right? Oh my God. Speaking of children and being aware of like struggles that they face and whatnot, I was on TikTok.
Hit a child?
No, I didn't hit a child. I was on TikTok and I came across this video for Dia de los Muertos, where someone did a video of all the deaths of the children that were killed at Uvalde, and like they were all decorated and everything for Dia de los Muertos, and I just sobbed.
And I mean that makes sense. Wasn't that like a Hispanic school too?
Well, I mean it's Texas, so
I know, but I think like wasn't that one specifically like mainly Hispanic children? I
don't remember for sure, but all I know is like
that's sad.
I just, when people talk about, you know, the rights of people and whatnot, and the rights of people to, you know, be able to have all these different guns and things like that, and not even looking at the potential consequences and how our children aren't even safe going to, you know, the place they're supposed to be able to go to learn. And I just,
listen, I don't like guns. I don't hate them. I think they have their purpose, but there needs to be like a requirement around them where if you want to own a gun, you have to go through a certain amount of training before you can have your own at your own house. And then you should also, just like we have to have with our vehicles, carry an accident insurance policy
Yeah.
And if you don't keep up with it, then you lose your gun.
Yeah. Like I agree. And just
I don't understand why that's an argument, and I don't understand why that's a thing.
I don't either because like we license and register the cars. Like
And
I
you
just
technically are supposed to register your gun,
yeah.
unless it's like a hunting rifle.
It just made me just overwhelmingly sad. And I just thinking about like, you know, they're supposed to be going to these places to learn and instead they have to be scared, you know.
This recording took a really dark turn. Sarah had to pause because she's
No.
coughing up a lung.
It just when we were talking about like the rights of children and the comment that you made about like not the United States, that's just what it made me think of.
No. All right. Well, do you want to take a break and then we can come back and look at a few other days more in depth, like Black Friday, Small Business Day, and All Souls Day?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna take a break and we will be right back, everybody. All right, welcome back. So I wanted to look at a couple of the days that we talked about. So we have Souls Day or All Souls Day, and then All Saints Day. All Saints Day is on November 1st, and it's known as All Hallows Day as well, which is a Christian holiday commemorated on the day after Halloween or All Hallows Eve, November 1st. It celebrates all saints in the Christian church, known and unknown, especially those who do not have a feast day dedicated to them. During the Roman Empire, Christians were persecuted and sacrificed for their faith. For the church, these people were martyrs who would receive a special place in heaven, and special days were dedicated to celebrating their lives and their sacrifice. When in 607, the Pope was gifted the Roman Pantheon. Yeah, the Roman Pantheon temple. All pagan imagery was removed, and the Pantheon became the resting place for all of the saints who had died from Roman persecution after Christ. So that's All Saints Day. And then All Souls Day, which is celebrated on November 2nd in 2023. It's 2022. Okay, moving on. All Souls Day, also known as the Day of the Dead, is celebrated on November 2nd. It is a day of prayers for the deceased and the souls that remain in purgatory. People remember their loved ones who have departed in various ways, most commonly visiting them in cemetery, decorating their graves, and lighting candles in their honor. In areas of the country with a large Latin American community, there are celebrations for the Dia de los Muertos. These consist of festivals and parades where people wear colorful masks and put up fancy decorations in honor of the departed, much like it happens in Mexico. All Souls Day is often confused with All Saints Day, but November 2nd is dedicated to Christian souls who have left this world, and November 1st honor the saints of the Catholic Church. Interesting. And then we have Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It's also known as Small Business Saturday, which is what I just said. It is part of North America's most popular and busiest shopping weekend, located between Black Friday and Cyber Monday in the calendar. You'll find most businesses open and advertising sales over the weekend. And while it can be hard to resist the offers available at larger retailers, Small Business Saturday is a day designed to encourage business for smaller independent retailers. And it started in 2010 when the United States was recovering from the Great Recession and had hit the country between 2007 and 2009, and left many small businesses struggling. American Express began Small Business Saturday as a way to support trade for those smaller and independent companies that were still struggling to recover. And the Senate says resolution was introduced to the Senate in November 2011, sponsored by Senator Mary Landrieu. to recognize Saturday after Thanksgiving as Small Business Saturday. And it was unanimously approved and officially added to the calendar. And then for a little bit of background on Black Friday, which everybody knows is the day that Americans go insane.
Absolutely nuts.
Black Friday takes place on the Friday after Thanksgiving, the fourth Thursday in November, which is when Thanksgiving is in the United States. It is a public holiday in more than 20 states, so most businesses except retailers and schools will be closed in those states. It marks the beginning of the Christmas season, giving consumers around 1 month to get their shopping done. It is one of the busiest shopping periods in the United States. So the history of Black Friday, the term Black Friday was first used in 1869 when the stock market collapsed, causing a financial crisis. 1924 saw the first ever Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, drawing spectators to shop. Ever since then, the Friday after Thanksgiving has been known as the unofficial first day of the holiday shopping season. In Philadelphia in the 1950s, police named the Friday after Thanksgiving Black because the city would be so congested with motorists and pedestrians, tourists, and shoppers who would come to see the big Army-Navy football game held on Saturday. Crime would also rise as shoplifters used the additional confusion to cover their stealing. During the 1960s, the name started to be used as more of a positive way to describe the fact that Philadelphia stores' profits moved from the red, meaning losses, to the black, and saw profits. This goes back to the way business accounts used to be recorded with red and black ink representing loss and profit. Black Friday chaos. Read about that.
Haven't we experienced Black Friday chaos?
Right. There have been 12 deaths and 117 injuries in recent years. However, a larger shopping window, online sales, and better security and communication have meant that Black Friday today is a much safer shopping experience than it used to be, which I think is true. I mean, a lot of companies don't do like a Black Friday where you have to get into the store physically to get the sale for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Else, was there another holiday you wanted to look into?
No, I don't think I was planning on that. What about you? Do you usually do something exciting for Thanksgiving or?
No. I mean, when I was still in Indiana near my family, I would go to my step-grandmother and grandfather's house and eat Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day.
So do you think you and Ryan will do anything this year?
No, we didn't last year either. Since we moved to Rhode Island last year. We were in this apartment already, so I don't remember what we did. I could just do what people of the Jewish faith. That's on Christmas. What is that? Instead of eating, they eat Chinese food. That's not Thanksgiving. It's not the same thing.
No, but yeah, Christmas is usually Chinese takeout.
What about you? Are you doing anything in Tejas?
Yes, I think Nick, Horace, and I are doing something. Well, originally we were talking about doing like a Friendsgiving,
which is from
you just stopped.
But, no, what is Friendsgiving?
Oh, Friendsgiving, just where instead of going and spending it with family, you spend it with your chosen family. So
but what made it? Wasn't there like a TV show that made it popular?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Have you never seen Friends?
Yes, I've seen Friends. Yes, I've seen Friends. I was watching it when I was living with you. I have pictures of me watching it with Bobo.
I thought it was popularized in a video or in one of their. Maybe that's not what I'm thinking of.
I'm not sure, but I think that's what we're gonna do. Last year, I had Thanksgiving with one of my coworkers and her daughter.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Which was nice. We went and saw the Eternals as well. So we went and saw a movie. And they made dinner. And Shelby, her daughter, made homemade Oreo cheesecake, which was delicious. Yeah, it was pretty exciting actually. We had a good time.
Oh, you had an interview. How'd your interview go?
Oh, my interview went well. I interviewed for an animal clinic, um, veterinary clinic. They take care of just companion animals, so cats and dogs. It's for a receptionist position. Everybody seemed super cool. Um, Everybody was just really, really nice when I was going through the interview process. I got to tour the facility and whatnot. So yeah, and it sounds like they might be able, like if they pick me, it sounds like they might be able to work with me as far as like my long COVID situation and whatnot.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about what they're doing to get that any better?
No, like I'm doing a little better, like on my own, just continuing to take like the medication that I've been on. But if I forget to take one of my meds, I can tell. Like I can definitely tell. And then like the last couple of days, I've been more tired than usual because there's been a lot going on between work and school and the holiday season coming up and all this. So, and I was a good kid. I went to my doctor's yesterday and I got my flu shot as well as a blood pressure cuff. So now I can take my blood pressure.
And your herpes medication.
I don't have herpes, so I don't have to worry about that. But because I got STD tested, that finger poke was no joke, man. Oh,
it's just the finger. That's it.
No, like they did a blood draw as well, and then like a couple of swabs. But the finger poke was the worst part. Like I had like psyched myself up. I was just like, okay, I can do this. I've done finger pokes before because like when I was younger, people used to think that I was like diabetic or whatever. So they would like poke me all the time to see what my blood sugar was doing, even though I wasn't diabetic. I was like, I was the exact opposite. My blood sugar was getting too low and I was feeling sick because of that, because I wasn't eating properly, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so I was just like, okay, this is no biggie, no problem. And then it felt like somebody chopped off the tip of my finger. It hurt so bad. Like for a minute there, I was like, I'm never doing this again. Forget it. I am never getting tested again because I can't do this finger poke. Yeah, but no, I'm all clear. I got the all clear.
Well, that's fun. I mean, I don't know that I've never actually gotten an STD test.
You haven't?
No, but I'm not promiscuous, Sarah.
You should still get tested after every partner.
Haven't. Never have.
Wow.
I've only really I haven't had very many partners.
I mean, yeah, but still, like I know I'm the sleut in our friend group. I'm aware because like I have slept with like 16 people. I think that's right. 16 or 17. But like still though, like I didn't get actually that's not true. I was gonna say I didn't get STD tested when I was with Donnie, but that's not true. I did get tested. I went during Pride Month and got tested with Phil.
Oh, how is Phil doing?
He's doing okay. The last time I talked to him, his mom had passed away and he's working with Kroger, I think now.
I thought he was working with Kroger already.
I can't remember the last time we talked about Phil. Well, like when Marsh closed down, he transferred over to Kroger.
Which, yeah, that was when I was still living in Indiana. Marsh had transferred to. For those of you that are listening, they're like, "What is Marsh?" Marsh is a grocery store chain that was it only in Indiana?
I don't think it was only in Indiana, but I think it was a Midwest thing though.
It was a very small grocery store chain.
They went belly up.
And they closed, and a lot of the ones in Indiana, specifically around where we lived, converted to a Kroger instead of a Marsh, which is a different grocery store chain.
Which is primarily in like the Midwest.
Yeah.
There's a Kroger here. The closest Kroger to me is in Dallas, and that's like 4 hours away.
I don't think there are any on the East Coast.
But anyway, circling back though, like it's important to get tested regularly when you are sleeping with more than one person.
There are no Krogers on the East Coast or anywhere near where I live anyways.
Mm.
But yeah, I agree. I just have never had that experience.
It's fine. I'm fine being the whore in the friend group.
What's happening here?
I don't
My
know.
MacBook is really starting to piss me off.
I'm very sorry.
I love it, but I also hate it at times. Like whenever you double click, it doesn't double click. So like I do that a lot to like highlight something. I just double click instead of click and drag.
Yeah.
And it highlights the whole word. It doesn't like to do that. So I have to click like 700 times for it to do it once. It's very frustrating right now.
I can understand that.
And I don't understand why it's doing it.
The system that we use at work currently, when we're looking up clients, you have to double click to get into the profile, and here recently it just does not want to do it, so I end up clicking like 6 or 7 or 1,000 times.
No.
So what are your plans for the rest of the weekend?
Well, not much, because I mean, I have to go to the grocery store at some point. I mean, we always go to the grocery store on Sunday, but since Ryan has the COVID,
Again.
I'll probably just go tomorrow or something. And then aside from that, probably just watching movies and doing nothing.
Sounds nice. I have to write a paper.
Oh, I have to write a paper too. I have to do school stuff.
Yeah. I have to write a paper. Take a quiz.
Edit the podcast. Do some school stuff.
Please don't injure yourself.
Do you want to do some trivia about holidays? It looks like more Christmas themed than anything, but
sure.
When was the term Xmas invented?
The 70s.
No, the mid 1500s by the Greek.
Dang.
Yeah. Fun fact: Christos in Greek begins with the letter X.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
True or false? The song Jingle Bells was written specifically for Christmas.
False.
False. It doesn't say what it was, but it's false. Yeah. When was Christmas declared a national holiday?
I don't know.
1870.
People were celebrating it before then, though. It just wasn't a national holiday.
I think when they mean national holiday, they mean like they close schools and stuff for it, like a bank holiday.
That makes sense.
True or false? Hanukkah is the most popular Jewish holiday.
False.
False. Right. Doesn't say what it is there.
Probably Purim.
Purim?
Yes. It's a celebration of when Queen Esther saved the Jews from the evil Haman, and yeah. They all get super fucking drunk.
How many days of Kwanzaa are there?
8?
7.
7. Oh, it's close.
Do more Americans get real or artificial trees?
Artificial.
Yeah, artificial. What does the word Hanukkah mean?
I'm not sure, but I believe it has something to do with light.
Dedication. What this says anyways. What is the candle holder for Hanukkah called? The menorah.
I know this.
Oh my god.
What?
Starts with an M, Sarah.
Menorah.
Yeah, aren't you partially Jewish?
No.
Did I make that up? Maybe it's just your hair.
No. Wow. No, but when I was younger, we did celebrate Hanukkah a couple of times.
Oh, okay, that's what it was then.
My stepfather was weird.
What year was Kwanzaa created?
I don't know.
1966.
1966.
That's pretty young. I don't know if that's true. Who was the first U.S. president to recognize Hanukkah in the White House? We have the same first name, although I don't go by his name.
Wait.
I don't go by his first name, what he goes by.
Okay.
But people that are named James are sometimes called.
Oh, Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
Okay. I was just over here like, James. Who's James in the...
That was very difficult to get to. True or false? You were supposed to light all of the candles on the first night of Hanukkah.
False.
False. What is the candle holder for Kwanzaa called?
Oh, this one I don't know.
Kinara, Kinara. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I apologize if I am not. How much money do Americans spend on average on holiday gifts per person?
Ooh, per person?
On average.
$200.
No, it's more.
It's more?
Yeah, you have to think about like rich families and.
Oh, well, I don't want to think about rich families. I'm over here going $200 per person is too much. Like
It
20
says
to 50.
on average about $1,000 per person.
Wow.
It's crazy. I'm on the committee that's working on career. I don't really know. We're planning party for the holiday thing at my work this year, and they're talking about having this thing that they had in the past where parents can bring a wrapped present for their child for Santa to give to them, like drop it off before the party and Santa gives it to them. I was like, I just see that being a disaster, because what if some parents forget to bring a present? What if some parents don't have a present to bring to their child?
Right.
Or like an extra one to give to their child.
And they're going to think that Santa hates them.
Yeah. Or like they see one child gets like this really awesome gift, like a cell phone or something from Santa, and then they get like a whistle. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like that's a disaster waiting to happen. But
yeah,
they said that it goes by pretty easily, so we'll see.
Okay.
True or false? Kwanzaa is a religious holiday.
True?
False. What is Kwanzaa? I feel bad. I should know this. Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu, usually on the 6th day. It was created by activist Maulana, Maulana Karegna, based on African harvest festival traditions from various parts of the West and Southeast Africa. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in 1966. So it is a national holiday to celebrate African American culture.
Nice.
Which department store was featured in the film Miracle on 34th Street?
Was it Macy's?
Macy's, yeah. What is the highest grossing Christmas movie?
It's a Wonderful Life?
No.
I don't know.
It is Home Alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is more popular for gift purchasing, Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
Cyber Monday.
Black Friday.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's what this says.
I guess I just feel like Cyber Monday has become a lot more popular the last few years.
Especially since 2020, yeah. In the Christmas story, the gift of Magi. Yikes. What does the wife sell in order to purchase a gift for her husband?
I believe she sells her comb for her hair.
She buys a comb for her husband.
Oh, she buys a comb for her husband?
Yeah, for his beard, I think.
I
could be wrong. She sells her hair.
It's been so long since I read/heard that story. I don't remember.
The Gift of the Magi is a short story by O. Henry, first published in 1905. The story tells of a young husband and a wife and how they deal with the challenge of buying a secret Christmas gift for each other with very little money. As a sentimental story, the moral lesson about gift giving, blah, 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 blah. Just ending. Okay, tell me what happened. Okay, on Christmas Eve, Della Young discovers that she only has $1.87, equivalent to about $62. That could get you a good gift.
No joke.
To buy a present for her husband, Jim. She visits the nearby shop of a hairdresser, Madame Sofroni. Wow, that was difficult. Who buys Della's hair for $20, about $600 in 2021. Jesus. Della then uses the money to buy him a platinum pocket watch. Chain. Just a chain?
Yeah.
When Jim comes home from work that evening, Della admits to him that she sold her hair to buy him the chain. Jim gives Della her present, a set of ornamental combs. So he buys her combs, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I knew it had something to do with combs and hair.
Yeah. Okay. So she sells her hair. Who is the author of A Christmas Carol?
Charles Dickens.
Yes, yes, yes.
And the best version of that story is Muppet Christmas Carol with Michael Caine.
And then, how many reindeer were in the story? 'Twas the night before Christmas.
8.
Yes, because Rudolph is not included.
Mm-hmm.
What made Frosty the Snowman come to life?
The hat.
The hat. What country was the original Saint Nicholas from?
Ooh, was it? I know it was Europe. Was it?
It's also a very popular food around November 24th ish.
Turkey?
Yeah, very difficult. What were Frosty the Snowman's first words?
I don't remember.
Happy birthday.
Ah, that's right.
How many days of Hanukkah are there?
12? No.
The 12 nights of Christmas.
Sorry.
That's what you're thinking of. You said it earlier for Kwanzaa.
8.
8.
As soon as I said 12, I knew that was wrong.
True or false, Hanukkah falls on the same dates every year?
False.
False. What is the Yiddish word for spinning top as played on Hanukkah?
Dreidel.
Dreidel. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made you out of clay. On Hanukkah, children are often given chocolate coins called what?
I don't know.
Gelt. G-E-L-T. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I don't know. Gelt. True or false? Kwanzaa was invented in Africa.
False.
Which
we just read about it.
Yeah. The word Kwanzaa comes from a phrase meaning first fruits in which language?
Swahili.
Swahili, yep.
Sorry.
8 Crazy Nights is an animated Hanukkah movie starring which Jewish comedian?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Kwanzaa creator Maulana Karegna. I'm assuming that's how you say it. And again, I apologize. I'm an idiot. It's my fault that I don't know it. But they were first inspired to create the holiday after the 1965 Los Angeles civil uprising known as the Blank Rebellion.
Oh, I don't know.
The Watts Rebellion. W-A-T-T-S. And then when was the first New Year's Eve ball dropped?
Ooh, I don't know.
1907.
I was going to say somewhere in the early 1900s, but I don't think I was going to go quite that far.
And then which American television personality is most famous for hosting New Year's Eve from Times Square on ABC? He just recently passed away.
I know. His first name's Dick.
Superman.
Dick Clark?
Yes. I give you these hints that I think are really easy, and then you look at me with these blank stares.
Okay, well, I am not the most intelligent human being in the world, so sometimes I just can't process.
And that's all I got.
All right. Well, we're coming towards the end anyway.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you for listening if you are listening. And then have a great week if you're listening to this on Monday. If you would, please like, comment, subscribe, and give us a share so that you can share the good for all other people. If you would like to, please leave a comment. If you have a positive comment or positive, what is it? Not comment.
Feedback?
Sure. It's not what I was going for, but if you have something nice to say, leave it in the comment section. If you don't, piss off. We don't care anyways. Please feel free to follow us on our social media. The Instagram is almost said at the sip. That's a completely different podcast. At Now About That Pod on Instagram. And if you would like to send something a topic that you would like us to talk about on a future podcast, you can email that to us at nowaboutthatpod@gmail.com. Otherwise, have a great week. Sarah, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You as well. Good luck with your paper.
Same to you. And we will we will talk to you all in the next one. Bye.
Bye.